11 of Evening Star, 4th Era, year 182. Woke up in the middle of the night, unable to sleep. Went up to the deck to breathe some fresh air. Made conversation with a crewman, who had told me the ship is expected to arrive at Woodhearth in the morning. Looked at the direction he pointed and could see the light of the city's lighthouse. Went back down to the cabin to write on this journal, the first time since we departed Rihad, several weeks ago. The ship makes port at every major city and remains there for a few days each time. Sometimes bad weather forces us to stay for longer, as has happened in our previous stop at Seaside Sanctuary. The long days at sea are occupied with training, meditating, and I also volunteer to do some work as a sailor. In contrast with our travels in the road, there were no incidents, not even a little pirate ship trying to board us, and when we were at port, we were politely advised to stay out of trouble. A recommendation which, since Rihad and our encounters with the Dark Brotherhood, we were more than happy to acquiesce. There is, however, one thing that is troubling me. Since leaving High Rock, I have been having this dream. It was nebulous at first, but it became more clear each time I dreamt it again and again. 6 times total, with tonight being the latest. In that dream, I saw a mountain, so huge and tall as I never have seen. Right in front of me, there was a stone bridge crossing a river, and after the bridge, a path with some stairs that started climbing the mountain. My eyes followed the path until it was no longer visible and it gave way to snow. I looked up, and the mountain's peak was so high it pierced the clouds above. As I looked into the clouds, I saw myself instantly transported into the middle of them. I was now surrounded by fog, and in the fog there were 4 robed silhouettes. I could not see their faces, but they were speaking to me, not with words, but with thunder. Thunder that rattled me to my bones, almost making me fall to the ground. Then they stopped, and they looked up, and I heard this loud roar, like nothing I ever heard before. It was from a beast, I was certain. I looked up and saw the silhouette of a large winged creature, much larger than any bird. It flew around and above me, then it hovered over me. It was looking at me. It opens its mouth and it's about to say something, but then I wake up. Since I left Khajjit, it was my heart's desire to travel through Tamriel, which would eventually include Skyrim. But this dream, this is no mere dream. It is a message, or maybe a calling. I still don't fully understand it. I have been thinking about this all night, and I have made a decision. I will go to Skyrim, find this mountain, which can only be the throat of the world, the highest mountain of Tamriel. I will climb it and find the meaning behind this dream. When we reach Torval, I will send a message to Khajjit stating my intentions. I don't know what waits for me in Skyrim, but if my destiny lies in the top of the throat of the world, I might not return home ever again.